What is up, guys? Tyson Dela Cruz here. Thank you so much for rocking with me. What if I told you that you can use an application called Slack, create a voice note in Slack, and then it automatically transcribes your Slack message, your audio Slack message, into hundreds of pieces of content, reutilizing that content for newsletters, social media posts, maybe even a blog article, newsletter, or perhaps a podcast. I know I've been on the go several times and I get these ideas that flush into my mind. And the thing that I want to do is I just want to record a voice note on my phone. And instead of having to remember to go back to it, the system does it completely for you. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. A couple things that we need before we dive in. Let me get the screen bigger for y'all. A couple things that we're going to need. We're going to need a platform called make.com. If you're not familiar with Make, I'm going to go ahead and place a link in the description of this video where you can check out make.com. It's a couple bucks. I think it's like 10 or 20 bucks. Don't quote me on that. My affiliate link's down below as well. The next thing that we're going to need is ChatGPT. And you're going to need the paid version. You're going to need the paid version of ChatGPT. If you have not gotten the paid version, get you the paid version because it's well worth it, especially if you're going to be an automation master like you are after this video. Then you're going to need an application called Perplexity. Perplexity AI, I think like $5 worth of credits lasts you an ample amount of time, trust me. So it's not going to be crazy. And you're going to need Airtable. Airtable isn't on this diagram because we're going to build this together. Now, I'm going to go through this and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to set this up. So 2 minutes in. Wow, that was a long intro. We're going to go ahead and dive right in. So first, you're going to go to make.com. Then you're going to go ahead and click scenarios. And then you're going to open up a new scenario. So let me open up. So you're going to click here on scenarios, and then there's a button that's going to be positioned on the far right corner. It's going to say new scenario. You're going to go ahead and click that, and you're going to be gifted with a blank slate. Now, I'm going to do this with you so you don't get lost. All right, you're going to go ahead and click right here and then go ahead and create new scenario. Then it's going to open up a blank slate just like this. Now you're given this blank slate and this is going to be your trigger. Now this is going to be triggered off of Slack. So what we're going to want to do, we're going to go ahead and search Slack. And if you're not familiar with Slack, it's a great tool to utilize for your team and for other folks. Also, if you're a little lazy, I'm going to go ahead and place this entire automation down below, and you can get this entire automation for just a couple of buckaroos, a couple of dollars for the hollers. So you're going to go ahead and click new event, and sorry, not new event. You're going to go ahead and hit Slack. Then you're going to watch either for the private message or a public message. In your Slack application, there's going to be an option for you to create either a private channel or a public channel. I prefer I prefer a private channel. So you're going to go ahead and click that private channel. Then you're going to select the channel that you wish to be private, the one that you're going to send the voice notes on. Okay. Then from there, you are going to go ahead and click the channel. Then you're going to click OK. And you're going to run it from now. Then from here, because it's a voice note, we want to go down to hit Slack again. And then we want to go to, I'm just double checking. We want to go to download file. Now, in here, don't worry about this, guys, because if you don't know what a URL is, this video is going to walk you through it. So the URL, you're simply just going to take the file, just do exactly what I'm telling you. You're going to go to file, and then you're going to URL private download. You can click OK. Then from here, we're going to run it into ChatGPT. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click the plus button. And we're going to go ahead and click ChatGPT. If this is your first time setting up ChatGPT, you're going to want to get your API information from ChatGPT so you can link up the API from ChatGPT so it talks synonymously with make.com. You're going to go ahead and hit the ChatGPT. And then you're going to say you're going to want to get the transcript, not the translation. You're going to want to get the transcript. Okay. Then from here, there is no prompt, and you're going to keep this in JSON format. That's just the format that it comes in. Then from there, I'm going to label this. I like to label my guys because I want to know what we're talking about, because then it's a lot easier to reference. So we're going to say the file catcher. We're going to add a little emoji. And then we're going to add a fly. Okay. Then from there, we are going to run it into ChatGPT. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is, in this scenario, we're going to go ahead and hit ChatGPT, and then we're going to do create a completion. Okay. Then you're going to add in this prompt. You are a detailed person who can extract all the details from the written content as the role of system. And then you're going to drop down to the second message box here. Then you're going to create user. Then you're going to say extract all the bullet points from the text. And then from here, you're simply just going to take it from our previous messenger. So boom, right here. So we're going to take it from this guy. And we labeled it flycatcher or file catcher. So I'm going to do it with you guys. You're going to add your message system, add your message in here. Then you're going to add message, then go user. Then you're going to add your content, and then you're going to add the text here. I'm going to place the descriptions of this down below, and max tokens is going to be 0. That's just going to max out your tokens. The next thing that we're going to want to do, okay, is we're going to want to add perplexity into the mix. So the way that we add perplexity into the mix is we're going to go hit add, and then we're going to type in perplexity. Oops. Perplexity. Okay. And then we're going to do create a chat completion. And then from here, we're going to leave the max tokens blank. And we're going to copy I like the matrix model, this one. And then we're going to click add message. And then in the context, you're going to copy and paste the content of what you exactly wanted to do. And then you're going to type in the results from the file catcher. The role is going to be user. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and click the plus button. Then we're going to add chat GPT. Then we're going to do another chat completion. And we are going to, actually, I'm going to do an assistant. I personally like assistants. So you're going to message an assistant. And the way that you set up ChatGPT Assistant is like this. You're going to go to platform.openai.com. And you're going to go to your assistant. And we are going to use Snappy Summary, the Snappy Summary Assistant. Boom. And then we are just going to add the results from the ChatGPT previous prompt. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. I'm working this as as a stripper would say. I'm working the pole. I'm working this as I'm working with y'all. So let me get a drink of water. I'm a little parched. And then from here, we're going to hit the perplexity. Then we're going to go to choice. And then we're going to go down to messages. And then we're going to hit content. And then we're going to hit OK. Boom. So there you have it. That is a completion there. And then what we want to do is we want to add Airtable. Airtable is like Google Sheets on steroids, guys. So you could use Google Sheets. I just prefer Airtable because it's a little bit easier for me. But you can use Google Sheets with this as well. You're going to do the same setup with this. So you're going to go to create a record. And then from here, you're just going to place the results. You're going to pick the table that you want. So for me, let's say it's going to be build viral domination. And then I would create a table that says voice notes to content or viral posts. Then you're going to place in the URL. So the URL is going to come from the Slack message originally. So right here. Then you are going to create add this in the snappy summary. Let's relabel these so we know what we talking about. Snappy summary. And we're going to add a little alligator. Because why not? And we're going to add the snappy summary message in here, which is going to be right here. We're going to take the content, the text, and then we're going to add it right there. Then from there, we are going to take the content, and that should be it. All the other ones could be blank. Depends on how robust your Airtable is. But then from there, once it's in the Airtable, you can create another automation that pulls from the Airtable and then reposts on your different social media content. So that right there is a quick overview of how you convert voice notes and what it's going to do. You're going to write your voice note. Okay. Then it's going to pull that data. It's going to run it into Perplexity. So Perplexity is like Google also. And it's going to take all your reference points and piece it together to kind of make the content better. Then it's going to run it into the snappy summary. It's going to summarize everything and rewrite everything as if you wrote it. And then it's going to place all that content into the Airtable. Then from there, you're able to redistribute it on different channels. You're going to have to, from the Airtable, you're going to want to create different movements or different prompts to take that data from the snappy summary from this right here and then create individualized content on the different platforms, because each different platform works a little differently in regards of text and SEO management. So that, my friends, is how you take a Slack note and put it into 100 different pieces of content. I'm going to create another video that's going to show you, to couple off of this, to show you how to pull from Airtable into your content. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to place the make stuff down below, and I'm also going to place the descriptions on the file catcher down below as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Other than that, I'll catch you on the next one.